Hey guys, Snqy here, bringing you back another Minecraft video. Today we're playing Voltz, and this is just a little quick solo recording. I wanted to show you guys what kind of progress we've got off camera going on. So yeah, sorry about the lack of commentary in the last few videos. We've been kind of just making machines and whatnot. So we did a lot of that off-camera shit, so you guys don't have to watch that, because I know that's kind of boring. But it's also interesting at the same time, but yeah, you get the gist of it. So anyways, right here we have a machine wall. We have all sorts of cool things like a chemical extractor, boiler, and everything. And also something you might notice is that I don't have the map enabled, and that is because I don't want people to know where our base is. Now, I will explain that here in a second. And right here we have our energy output. We're actually going to change this pretty soon because Fozda actually got a fusion reactor running, and that will generate us loads and loads and loads of power. As you can see right here, I'm going to check them. They're slowly filling up, as you can see, and yeah. So this is the energy output. Will go into here, and this wire leads down into all these machines, and like that. You can see right here, this is the input wire. So all of the turbines and everything and all the engines will plug into the back of these green slots right here, and will go into these energy cubes, and they will fill up with lots and lots of energy, and we use those to fuel all these wonderful, wonderful machines. And also something I want to show you guys, because wire is so just, you know, it's so costly when it comes to, you know, parts. You know, it's a major part of the mod. Sorry, my voice is a little messed up right now. It's kind of hard for me to focus when I'm talking. But because wool is such a major component to a lot of the parts of this mod, like wool is used to make hazmat suits and wire and so forth, and that's a big part of the mod. You know, it's required for a lot of stuff. And, you know, there's no sheep. You can't get out, sheep. Just get out, sheep. Get out. All right. Anyways, guys, so I want to show you guys this machine right here, and this is called a liquicrafter. I'm gonna go ahead and hide NEI here. This is called a liquicrafter, and what this does is it's hooked up to an electric pump right behind it, and this is pumping out of the infinite water source into this. And it has this 9 different inventory slots for like milk, lava, chocolate, all that sort of crap. Yes, you can make chocolate in this mod. Anyways, guys, it can make concrete. So if triggered by redstone, when it has the template right here, as you can see, I can just click it and it'll get rid of the template, and I can put the water bucket back in, and voila. So if I want to, you know, make the template, I have to trigger it with redstone. So I press the lever, and if I had gravel in here, then it would pop the concrete, as you can see right there, and it'd pop into your inventory, not in there. That's where you put the materials for the template. So that's something really cool. Foster's on mining duty since he's using up all the ores and stuff for the fusion reactor. It's quite expensive, but it's really worth it. It makes such amazing power. So as you can see right here, we have tons and tons of uranium. Tons and tons. And we have a hazmat suit. Now I'm going to put this on because it looks amazing. Aw, yeah, look at that. Look at that. You ain't ever seen swag like this. And you see, Iron Man 24 is running around. Yeah, so she's just running around and checking out things as well. She has helped a lot with gathering materials and everything. Each of us has our own jobs. Now, like I was saying about people that wanted to get on and join us, I guess you could say, we're allowing the people to join this, and only certain people. You know, you can't just be a subscriber and join. These are people I actually know and might have been in a few of our videos, and they want to come and hop on and play with us. Right now it's just me, Foz, and Mia, as you can see right there. But ooh, crap! These are heat generators. Sorry, they cause fires. Anyways, yeah, so this is a heat generator setup. But yeah, like those people that I just mentioned, they wanted to get on and everything, so I disabled mini-maps so they wouldn't be able to see where our base was. And now if they've watched the other episodes, it might have been already too late, but for now on, I'm going to disable the mini-map. If I forget, well, I'll forget. It's not a huge deal. I disabled coordinates on the mini-map for that purpose, which is why we moved our base from where it originally was in the first episode. So I'm going to go down here and show you guys how the cable works. So all these green slots right here on the energy cubes are inputs, and these inputs all have, all these energy cubes have, I believe that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inputs and 1 output. And all these outputs are hooked up to this universal cable right here. As you can see, got lots and lots of power in it. All these have an output, sorry, and it all hooks up to the universal cable, and it goes down and around and all around this place, and it powers a lot of stuff. Like all the machines, like the crusher and whatnot. Now, you're probably wondering what these are. Now, this is our second set of engines. And what these do is when you crush up biofuel, correct? So you can crush up lots and lots of fuel. I'm gonna explain this. So sorry guys, I was typing. As you can see, we have a huge, nice, big field of potatoes and whatnot. And I'm going to show you how these biofuel engines work right here by harvesting up a bunch of these. Lovely, lovely suckers right here. Now, you're probably wondering, why didn't Mia harvest these? Well, I don't know why. She just has a thing for raw food, which is funny because she doesn't like sushi. She doesn't like any kind of seafood, rather, in real life. So, that's an interesting little thing that you didn't know about her. So sorry guys, I can't multitask when it comes to things like that. But yeah, this is our little farm that we have going on down here. Ooh, crap. Emergency here. Alright, so you're probably wondering, why do you have so many pumpkins? Pumpkins are useless, right? Well, pumpkins in this mod are actually used to make, this thing that I like to call, an antidote. And what an antidote is, it's a pill, and you eat it. You're probably wondering, antidote for what? Poison? Well, yes, but a certain type of poison, mainly. It is used to cure radiation poisoning. And radiation poisoning comes, you know, from if you touch the uranium ore, and the only way that you can get uranium, you know, is mining it, right? Well, if you step on it while you're mining it, it will give you radiation. Whoa. Sorry, this is a little loud, guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn this down right now. So anyways, guys, yeah, if you can get radiation poisoning in this from holding uranium or yellow cake in your inventory, or standing on the block or touching the block itself. So in order to prevent that, we have these hazmat suits, and oh man, don't they look just amazing? They look amazing, guys. Anyways, so yeah, this is the fusion reactor that Fazda's been working on. It's causing a little bit of FPS lag, only because it's not churning at the is it churning right now? It's got no deuterium. Oh, bummer. Well, Fuzz is working on that right now, so he will stick to that. Electromagnets are kind of expensive. They take lots and lots of wire and so forth. So yeah, that was a second and first set of engines. These are heat engines. They generate power by putting up against lava. I kind of explained that, but poorly. Into the engines. Sorry, I'm doing a terrible job of solo recording right now. And you guys, if you've ever watched videos from like the Yogscast or whatnot, you notice that a lot of their mod packs that they play have this little handy dandy right here. Now what this is this is a tinker table for making amazing armor. So that's cool. So if I had armor in my inventory, if I were to right click it, say no modular power suit items, you know, but it would show me the items right here on this blue bar, and I would be able to check out all these cool new upgrades that I could put on my armor. So that's nice. So while she's using the grinder, let's see, where is it, or the crusher. The crusher will give us fuel. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the biofuel does. These one is. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and split it up into 10 each. If she'll move, maybe move. Ah! Right. So let's just, I'll go ahead and get all these pumping. You fill them up with biofuel. You see in the left part of the GUI you have the amount of biofuel in there, and it tells you how much is in there. And the right part of the GUI, that's how much energy is in. Because it's getting sucked out of these cables and put in the energy cubes, you won't actually notice any difference in the amount of energy in there. So while Foz is working the electromagnet, and these are the biofuel things. Now, we split up into jobs here. And what these do, this does right here, this actually harvests carrots automatically. So it seems that she's been taking the chests out, but... what she's been doing with all these has just been eating and stuff, but she probably went and stored them in the food chest and so forth, but yeah. So that you can crush up all sorts of plant items into biofuel. Now let's move on to our next part of engines, which is going to be upstairs. Now I'm not sure if this is going to be a super long episode or a short episode. It might be just perfect. We never know. Until I actually check the time after the video is over. So let's go ahead and come up here. You know, let's just go all the way up and I'll show you what's going on. So right here we have a radar, and what a radar is, it's hooked up with cable to the bottom, but it's disconnected because the radar can't be toggled on or off. And what happens is this detects both players, and it detects it detects both players and missiles incoming. So this will trigger an anti-air, or the anti-air turret, which we haven't made yet, will shoot down missiles, ghasts, anything flying, pretty much. So if another portal ever gets opened up in the world, which never happens, I know, but if that ever happens, those ghasts are screwed. So they will shoot down hostile missiles, and we only really need one because it'll just shoot them down instantly before it even gets anywhere close. So if those people on the on joining in the server decide to get smart with us, oh man, it's gonna go down. That's right, if you're watching this video and you started playing the server, oh, you are in for it. So right here we have a solar generator, and I'm going to go ahead and set it to day right here, so you can actually see that these things work. At nighttime they don't work, obviously, but these will chug out power at a steady pace during the daylight, so it's 180 joules per tower. Now these will also, these are wind turbines. They work both day and night, and they chug out a constant 88.12 per tower. Now the more open, so this one's more open, obviously, which is weird because it's not actually working more efficiently. It's actually less. I'm gonna go ahead and trim these leaves off here, guys, and see. Oh, we got an oak sapling. Alright, so as you can see right here, this is all built into a tree. But yeah, I don't see any steady increase. That's weird. But I guess the more open that these are, the more power that they'll chug out. So that's cool, I guess. You know, some little information you might not have known about these wind turbines. Oh yeah, and up here, this is our pièce de résistance. This right up here is a missile launcher. And what the missile launcher does is self-explanatory. It shoots down missiles. I haven't actually seen Fozda's missile launcher up here yet, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a missile launcher. And this will hold the missile inside of it, and when we have a control panel, we want to aim wherever, and it will launch when we signal it to, and it'll launch any type of missile. Now the missiles themselves can be made out of any type of explosive, and there can also be a handheld rocket launcher, but can only fire certain types of missiles. Like, it wouldn't be able to fire a nuclear missile because that'd be ridiculous. It's not Fallout 3, people. You cannot fire amazing Fat Man rocket launchers in here, which sucks, but yeah. So we have our generators up here. These work pretty efficiently for small usage of power. Not really, but now that Fozda has a fusion reactor, I think we're going to have more power than we know what to do with. So all these wires are hooked up, and they all link back right to here. Now this will lead down again into the staircase where we can go back down. And right behind this ladder is the wire itself. So you will see the wire will come down right here, as you can see. So guys, that's pretty much it for all of the tech in the base right now. We've got a lot of work done. You know, we can go down here and see the storage room and everything. We got a turret working down here. Now this will shoot any players that aren't in the access. You can see the access right here. It'll shoot any players or hostile mobs that it sees. And then it runs purely off energy. So I know there's an ammo tab right here, but because it's a laser turret, it runs off of pure energy. So it'll fire, and then it'll reload, and then fire again, and yeah. It can also it'll set enemies on fire, which deals bonus damage. So, you know, we could see we got tons of metals and gems and all that good stuff. Fozda went through quite a bit. We had this chest was actually about halfway full with ingots and everything. We had a shit ton of iron and everything, but Fuzz does seem to have used everything up. We have loads of lapis from him mining, and so did Mia and stuff like that. So that's cool, guys. That's just a little something something. So this is the part I wanted to show you. When the look on the face of the enemies that we blow up. Oh man, it's gonna be priceless. 7 condensed explosives, debilitation explosives, chemical explosives, fragmentation, breaching, nuclear, EMP, exothermic, hypersonic, conventional, incendiary, debilitation, grenades and explosives. Wonderful. And these haven't yet been made into missiles, like I said. You just combine them with a regular conventional missile, and it will turn it into the wonderful nuclear missile, exothermic missile, whatever you want the explosive to be. So yeah, guys, that was pretty much it for our little base. I hope you guys enjoyed this short, maybe long video. If you did, a rating is much appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time on the next episode of Voltz.